Here we are, guys. In the final world, heading towards the final boss of Spyro 2. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Stick around. Just, you know, take in the fact that we're going to absolutely kick Ripto's derriere. And, we're going to see the finale. And there's a few bits afterwards I want to show you as well. So they're really cool. So,
right,
let's
Spyro.
go.
Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Cool. Now, just to confirm that we have a 100% run through. Here as well. All pretty groovy. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah! Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty, maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
Here we go, guys. This is a good boss fight.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
That's cool. Oh, that music is almost like what you when you fight Birkin in the Resident Evil 2. Ah, okay, they're already dropping them in. Damn it. You do not want him getting 3. Like that. Crap. Because you'll become powered up like that. There we go. What? Such a good little boss fight, this. Oh, it's supercharge. I mean, that was a pretty good run, I'm not gonna lie. 2. Obviously, you can't hurt him with normal firepower, so don't even try. Got him. Here we go again. Too slow, Gulp. Far too slow. It doesn't help that it takes ages to eat it. Got him. Oh, okay. This is so cool. I was going to say, please don't kill me now. Ooh. That's a horrible way to go. Yeah, Ripto's gone. Ripto's defeated. That's awesome. That's a great boss fight. I love it. I love the boss fights in this game.
I don't think we could ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
No, Hunter finally grew a spine.
Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Nice.
Wow, thanks. Sparx, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there. Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparx. We got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
Yeah.
And there we go, guys. That was Spyro 2. I love this game. Now, stick around before I go into any analogies, because there's something I want to show you after the credits. And you get to see some pretty awesome artwork as well, so stick around. I love this game. As I said countless times, I think it's my favourite Spyro. Well, it is my favourite Spyro game. I think it just combines enough of new experience from Spyro 1 and, in my opinion, a proper villain and a story, because you don't really see Gnasty Gnorc throughout Spyro 1. You only see him at the start and at the end, so you don't really ever see him. With this one, you see Ripto quite a bit, and you learn to hate him a little bit, because he's a bit of an idiot, really, isn't he? And obviously, you know, when they remade this game, Toys for Bob, they did a fantastic job. There's no two ways about it. They did a great job. There's a couple of little glitches here and there, but it doesn't matter. 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, this game runs brilliantly. And it's such a fun game to 100%. There's a couple of mini games in it that are really tough. And I don't want to, like, oversell how difficult some of those mini games are. The one with the one in, I think it's Scorch, the one with the lizards eating those dudes. Oh, that's cool. That's diabolically difficult if you are going into it blind. And the one with the Dracolites as well in the ice Ice Cavern, I think it's called. I can't remember. That's quite difficult. There's a few that are really hard. So this can be a tough game to 100%, but it's fun to 100%. It's fun to try. I like the inclusion of money bags as well, being like a stopgap. It's like, because in the first game you have a choice. Right until the end of the game, you have a choice on whether you want to collect treasure or not, because there's no barrier. Apart from the balloonists, they'll want, but they'll want things like eggs or dragons. They don't generally want treasure. I think there's one that maybe wants it. In this game, it's a constant thing. You have to have enough treasure to pay your way. Yes, you get it back at the end, but you don't know that if you're playing it blind. So you have to have enough, so you have to collect it. Orbs. There's a lot of gates in Spyro 2 where you literally can't go through them unless you have enough orbs. So you have to engage with those side things at the same time, and I like that because it's not forcing you to do something monotonous, it's forcing you to do something that's actually quite fun, but it's something you could easily miss if you weren't looking for it. The boss fights. I love the boss fights of this game. The ones in Spyro 1, they're a bit simple. It's the one thing that I always said about Spyro 1, the boss fights could be better. The Gnasty Gnorc one's quite good, but apart from that, the rest of them are a bit meh. The ones in this game are great. Crush is a really good opening challenge. Oh, excuse me. Crush is a really good opening challenge. Gulp is hard. That boss fight is probably the hardest in the game. Ripto at the end there, he's really tough. Like, he can do quite a bit, and you don't quite expect the amount of firepower he'll chuck at you, especially if he gets those 3 orbs. Luckily, he only did it once or twice. And the different phases as well, where we saw Gulp again, and then we saw the pterodactyl, I guess, at the end. Was pretty cool. I don't know. There's something about Spyro 2. As I say, Spyro 3. I think it's called Season of the Dragon or something like that. I can't quite remember actually. But it's really good. But there's whole levels of using different characters to Spyro. I think it does take Year of the Dragon. That's the one. It takes away a little bit from Spyro being the main character, and I don't like that, because I like Spyro as a character. He's sassy, he's smart, he's a hero, but he's not your typical massive dragon. He's not a badass dragon. He's a kid. He's a small dragon. And you don't expect that out of him. But then when you start playing as like the kangaroo and Cheetah, I think her name is, and Sergeant Bird and all that, like it's fun, but it's entire levels of it, and it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. It sort of breaks the flow, for me anyway. And I know there's people out there that love Spyro 3, and that's great. Awesome for you. I think Spyro 2 is better, personally. What else can we talk about? The music's really good. Obviously, the music, yeah, it's good all throughout the series. It's a great soundtrack. There's not much to say about it. I do like the fact they got Tom Kenny to play Spyro. I think he fits the bill so well. Yeah, there's a lot of love from me from that one. I still want to play those RPG ones, though. The New Beginning ones with Elijah Wood, just to hear Elijah Wood play Spyro. Then that'd be awesome. But I think Tom Kenny did a great job with this, and yeah, I can't say much more about the game, guys. There are a few glitches. Yeah, there's a couple of sessions, especially in those last couple of worlds, where things get stuck or, things don't quite go the way you want them to. But to be honest, there was only like 2 or 3, and most of them were in that last 2 episodes. So I'd say that's a pretty good effort from Toys for Bob, in my personal opinion. Considering how old the original is, and they based this game on the original massively, on the basis that there was really nothing done to the game. It was just zhuzhed up a bit. It was just graphically overhauled, and it was the soundtrack was probably redone. The voice acting was obviously redone. I don't think there was anything else done to it. I think everything else is exactly as it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the treasure was in the right way, in the right places. I think the orbs were all in the right places. The mini games were all the same. So I don't think it had any like quality of life upgrades in the sense of the game itself. I think it was more the overhaul You know, a bit like Crash 1, 2, and 3. It was the same thing. There was not really much in the way of quality of life stuff. It was more bringing it to a new audience with better graphics and better sound. You know, that was it. But that's still a massive undertaking to do that and not be tempted to fiddle with things. I think that's really good of them to do that. I know I did this as a charity run once, but like I said, I didn't want you to have to sit through 24 hours of me playing Spyro to watch this game again. And I really wanted to play Spyro 2 again. I get the urge to play Spyro 2. It's one of those games I just fancy. And I thought, you know what? I'll bring it to you. I genuinely remember playing Spyro 1 on the PlayStation 1 as a demo, and I remember playing it to death. And then when I got another game with a Spyro 2 demo, and I can't remember which game it was in, but it might have been a PlayStation like Max or a PlayStation Magazine. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was in a games case. I played Spyro 2, and additionally I didn't super like it, and then I was like, actually, you know what, this is actually quite good. This is quite cool. I like the collecting aspect. I like the new level design. I bear in mind, I was like 9 when it came out, maybe. So yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I fell in love with it completely. We bought it, and I was just addicted to it, like properly. Every morning before school, every night, I wanted to play Spyro 2. So yeah, there you go. There's definitely something very special about this game. But yeah, recommend me a game next, guys. You know what sort of things I play now, and if you've been watching this, I thank you so much for watching it. I really do. Please do leave a comment. Let me know, what do you want to see next? What games do you want to see? Retro or modern, I don't mind. Let me know in the comments, because yes, I like to play what I like to play, but I like to also get ideas. And if there's a game that someone suggests that triggers something in my head to go, oh yeah, actually I wanted to play that, I'll play it. If I don't, I won't. It's as simple as that. I play what I want. I said this a couple of episodes ago. I'm not one of these YouTubers that goes chasing the meta. I don't go chasing the what do you call it? The popular stuff, because I don't see the point in it. I'm not going to enjoy it. I don't like shooting games unless it's Doom. Doom rocks. COD can suck it. I don't like it. It's just not my thing. So I'm not going to play it. Minecraft, it's not really my thing. You know, I'm not going to follow those games because I don't want to, you know. But if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. I'll definitely 100% look at every comment, and I'll consider everything. Obviously, I'm working on my Halloween project at the moment. You'll find out what that is soon, if you're watching this as it goes up. Final Fantasy IV is still being done, so if you like Final Fantasy, go check that out as well. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a bit slow going because I've got 3 games on at once. And also go support Silksong as well. If you're into Metroidvanias or adventure games, go check that out. If you're watching this as it's going up, go check that out. I think it's on episode 6 at the moment, maybe 5. Obviously episodes of that will start coming faster because I've got 1 game less to do now. So God, this game has a lot of credits, right? I always have to let them play though, because it's good respect for the people that made this game, and I don't like ever skipping this. Plus, it gives me a chance to, you know, ramble. But yeah, it's been a blast. And I hope as well, as a closing thought, that you've enjoyed watching it as I've presented it. Like, I do talk a lot. I can't always help it. I get very excited and I just ramble. But it's always about stuff that's hopefully appropriate and hopefully, like, you know, whatever. So if you got this far, you must like what you see. So if you're not subbed, sub. All my games are like this. They're kind of chaotic. I don't really stick to a schedule. I just upload when I want, and but I do try and upload relatively regularly because obviously, you know, I don't leave it months apart. And I very rarely try and I try not to abandon games unless there's a reason, you know. I need to go back to a few actually and try and get those fixed. That'll be something for another day. But yeah, I think I've played most of the big remakes now. I've done Medieval, I've done Spyro 1 and 2, so Spyro 3 maybe, Crash Bandicoot 1, 2 and 3, and obviously I've done 4 as well. So that's a lot of the big ones, I think. Are there any ones that I'm missing? Oh, Croc! I need to do Croc at some point. Croc Legends of the Gobbos. I remember that game on PS1. I need to play that at some point. They remade it, and apparently it's like this. It's very much a it's a zhuzh up. It's not a big remake. It's a well, it is a big remake, but you know what I mean. It's not a different game. It's the same game. It's just been zhuzhed. That's my word of the day. That zhuzh. But yeah, I don't think there's any other remakes of PS1 games that I can think of right now that I haven't played. Not the family-friendly stuff, anyway. I know Final Fantasy VII, but I'm playing that anyway. When Part 3 comes out, Square. Just saying. But yeah, I'm going to try my best not to cover 3 games at once ever again, because it's tiring. And what happens is, because I have a very limited window where I can actually do this, what happens is one game ends up taking precedence. It ends up taking the top spot, and what happens is I play that game for a week, and then I play the next game for a week, and then I play the other game for a week, and what happens is there's no episodes of game 1, in this case, where there's 2 weeks of nothing, and I don't like that, because I don't like not uploading something for a couple of weeks. So I try and only cover 2 at a time at max. So, but I do have some things in the works as well. So there's some more real-time strategy stuff coming up, which is cool. I won't tell you what it is until it goes up. We've got Halloween Project, of course, as I said before. I think a lot of you were very happy about this one. Speaking of Halloween, Konami have announced the Silent Hill 1 remake, which I'm very excited about and terrified of course. I played the original a while back as a bit of a dare, to be honest, and I'm terrified to see what they'll do with it. Yeah, and also Silent Hill F as well, which is something else I might look at some point. Again, I'm not in a big rush, so. But yeah, there's a lot of games on the list, guys. So we've got some real-time strategy stuff coming up. We've got Halloween Project, as I said before. We've got more adventures as well, which is pretty cool. So there's lots happening. My goodness gracious, this is taking a while. I should have written a script. I really should have. I would also like to hear in the comments about like what your favorite Spyro is, because I'm genuinely interested. And I don't just mean the 3, I mean all Spyro. If you've played Spyro games or you've seen people play Spyro games, what's your favorite? Because I've only really played the opening trilogy, and I think I played one of the Game Boy Advance ones years ago. Maybe, I can't even remember. So Right, Activision, come on, get your special thanks out the way. I've got things to be, and no, things to do, people to see. That could have gone very wrong. Jesus. That could have sounded awful. There we go. Tom Kenny, top billing, as he should be. But some amazing stuff here. Cam Clark? Really? Wait, Cam Clark's in this game? No way. Hang on a minute. What did he voice? Or who did he voice? Sorry, I'm just looking it up now. Sorry. He plays Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. He's credited as James Flinders, but they use different names in Metal Gear 1 for reasons. We'll look at this in a minute. I want to know this. Metal Gear Solid 2, that makes sense. Twin Snakes makes sense. Shark Tail, that's fine. Come on, where is he? I think Killer 7, really? Okay. He played Hercules in God of War 2, I knew about that. He plays Agent Zero. You know the guy that we had to hide from when he was going to a secret hideout? That's who he plays. Who'd have thunk? What a weird role. Awesome. Right, this, guys, is what I wanted to show. This is Dragon Shores.
Spyro, step right into Dragon Shores Park.
In here...
By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
In here, you basically have minigame after minigame after minigame. And if you get everything in the game, you get unlimited firepower upgrade. Well, kinda. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you lose the markings, but the upgrade's permanent.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen. Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
I love that it's Gnorcs. Oh, it's the Yeti.
Hey, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
So yeah, our fire is now completely upgraded.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna try something else.
Hey there, young fella. I'd sure like to let you into the Dragon Shores Theater, but you just haven't won enough tokens. Try visiting the other attractions first.
Nice.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery? Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
Easy.
Here's a token.
Nice. Right, we'll win the 10 tokens. Oh, next round, okay.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
This is cool. I love this. You hear about Dragon Shores. Yeah, damn straight.
Okay.
Oh, it's these little buggers again.
Great. Here is my last token.
You hear about Dragon Shores so much in the game.
Come on back anytime, Spyro.
It's nice to actually see it. And yes, you can get this in the original, I believe.
Free, free, free! You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like. Hop aboard!
Okay. The fawns from Fracture Hills are getting a bit loved up by the look of it. Aww. No, Agent Zero's by himself, bless him. Oh, okay.
As promised, here's your 1 token. When you have 10 tokens, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If
Oh,
you can
no.
pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride? Watch out for the other coasters out there.
It's this. Oh no. Nice.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
I had PTSD from Breeze Harbor there.
All right. I'll flip this switch, and now you can ride more tracks. Watch out for the other coast.
Awesome. Oh, 50 balloons? Really? Damn. That's the 25. So how do I switch tracks then? Okay. Not too sure how I switched the track, that's all. I'll crash it on purpose.
Ow. That, you know, roller coasters are...
Cool. Are there any other games to do? I'm assuming, can we get more tokens from him? Oh, it's an Earth Shaper, that's funny.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
Yeah, you can give more tokens.
Have another shot.
Oh, it's the Master Chef.
Wow, you rip.
That's his last one. I bet the last two are from that coaster. But the problem is I don't know how to actually switch the track.
All right, I'll flip this switch. Watch out for...
Let's give it another go. Cool. I'll be honest. I think it's a bit buggy. I've actually just checked online, and apparently it's well known for being a bit buggy, which is a bit of a shame because I wanted to show you the theatre. But effectively, you can just rewatch all the movies. I believe it is. So don't worry too much about it. But from me at GK Players, it is time to say goodbye to Spyro 2, and I've had a blast. I hope you have too. And I will see you next time for more gaming and more Spyro, perhaps. But as you can see, it is 100%. And we did it in just under 7 hours, which is not too slow. So, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you next time for more Spyro. Maybe. See ya.